Manera sakeo lo mi que subí más alto mi por mi que mirabo angela baboso mi halabo atención a mí ti me ser diba Señor mi ti me ser diba mi tata mi tachi kitu mi sa tu na mi popas mi quedar turcos atrás.
Good day to you guys. I'm sitting today with somebody that touched my heart the first day that I met her personally. And I know there's a lot of people out there that is going through the same situation or that has gone to the same situation that she has been going through for the past 7 years. She's only 20 years old. And the thing that caught me the most the day that I met her was what she told me when we started talking and she started telling me her story. She just told me that she wants to live a normal life. That's it. I know people that want Lamborghinis, they want mansions, they want this, they want yachts, they want more. She just wants to live a normal life. So today I'm going to introduce you guys to somebody that to me right now she means a lot and has a really special part in my heart right now. And I know there's a lot of you guys out there with the same situation and the same problem. So I'm going to introduce you guys to Kathy. Kathy, how you doing?
Hey.
Well, Kathy has been an epileptic patient for the past 7 years. She has been known. She knew that she has had this for the past 6 years. So the first year she didn't know. She was just fainting and falling and stuff like that. So they did some tests and came behind the result that she has epilepsy. Kathy, what can you tell us about your childhood growing up at the time that they told you that you're an epileptic patient?
Well, when they told me about the epilepsy, it made me a bit depressed because I was planning to have an adventure life, to travel the world, find new people, meet new people. But with epilepsy, you have limits. You're not allowed to do much. You can't do much in the summer.
When was the first time that you realized that you had it?
I didn't know that I had epilepsy until I was at my friend's. We were doing arts and craft, and I fainted. I woke up in the hospital. They did some exams, an MRI, I think, and they told me that I had epilepsy. They started giving me pills to drink.
So, what happened after that day? Like, what happened with Kathy? Like, with Kathy's way of thinking of life, with Kathy's vision of what am I going to do now? Like, nothing's going to be normal no more. Like, what was the first thing that passed through your mind?
It's gonna be hard. It's gonna be a hard life. It's not easy.
So, you started taking all these meds when you was 14 years old.
Yes.
What was the first medication that they gave you?
The first one they gave me is named Dipakin.
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 With an
With an. Okay. And what did it help you?
No, I was more in the hospital than I was at home.
He was more. Why is that?
It didn't work at all.
So it gave you other stuff, side
No,
effects.
it gave me more than side effects.
More than side
It
effects.
didn't help with my seizures.
And after that, did they give you another medication?
Yeah, they gave me Keppra.
Keppra. Okay. For all you guys that don't know, Keppra is a medicine that they give a lot of epileptic patients. And common side effects, like no doctor can say that this is a lie. Common side effects for Keppra are sleepiness, weakness, dizziness, infection, nasal congestion, decreased appetite, irritability, becoming aggressive. That's 8 things that she's gonna have to deal with just to call that one thing. Okay. After Keppra, did more medications come?
Yes.
What?
Lamotrigine.
Lamotrigine. Side effects: nausea, ataxia, vomiting, diplopia, insomnia, rhinitis, dizziness, headache, drowsiness, tremor, blurred vision, skin rash, abdominal pain, and fever. That's 14 more side effects for one thing. Did these medications help you?
No, they controlled the seizure here and there,
But,
time to time.
but never stably.
Yeah.
And you're always going back to the doctor. Do they change
It's every month or every 3 months.
Do they change your medication a lot?
No.
No, you stay
Only,
in this.
only when the seizures get worse.
Okay. Wow. Let's break it down. Let's go down to business. Cannabis oil. When was the first time that you found out that, hey, there's something that really helps? Like, I want to try that. When was the first time that caught your attention that the cannabis oil does it?
Almost 2 years ago.
Almost 2 years ago. So
Almost 2 years ago.
that was like 4 years after that. You started dealing with all that.
I couldn't find.
You couldn't find it. Yeah, we know that. That's the problem. So the first time that you tried it, what were the results?
The results were amazing.
Describe amazing.
It didn't. Well, it's not easy to say, but it calmed my seizures, my anxiety, my insomnia, and it gave me some very good appetite to eat.
Okay. You told me that when this happened to you, you had to drop out of school.
Yes.
Because, like we know, somebody that suffers from epilepsy, like, you cannot, normal life is over. You don't have no normal life no more. So how was it transitioning from one day having to stop to go to school, and then the next day your life completely changing? You want to go to school, you want to interact with people your age and stuff like that. I know that it can be really depressing and it can trigger depression.
Yes.
So how was that transition? Like, how did you take it? Like, how did you handle it mentally, physically?
Mentally, I lost a lot of friends. Physically, I was really down. Physically, it made me close myself.
Understand. The first time that you took cannabis oil and it helped, how did you feel? What did you feel? What did you think?
For a person who suffers from epilepsy, it felt amazing for the simple fact you're seizure-free for the first day. No seizures, you're pretty sure there's no seizures coming. Every seizures, it depends on how hard it comes. You can faint normal, you can lose something.
Yeah, no, it's understandable. So the first time that you used the oil, to help you control your seizures and give you a better appetite and stuff like that. Like, how did you feel? Like, what kind of emotion? Like, can you describe that emotion like that? Oh, there's something that can really help. Like, wow. Because as we know, people don't like to have a cure. Mostly they like to create customers. Like, that's already a fact. So, what was the feeling? How was the feeling when you were seizure free for a couple of days?
To be seizure free for a couple of days made me feel happy.
It was like an accomplishment.
Yes, it is.
How many days are you seizure free right now?
4.
Thanks to what?
Cannabis oil.
If you're doubting, if you guys got any doubt that this miracle plant can save lives and can have people like Kati live a normal life, then I think you're the bad guy. If you think that marijuana, cannabis, reefer, however you want to call it, if you think that that's a controlled substance, a drug, or whatever you want to call it, that does harm to people out there, then I think you're part of the problem. Because as we can see, these don't work. They don't work. They help with one thing, not even help, they control one thing and mess other things up. I don't even want to show you guys this because it's bad. And it's already proven, like there's proof. Kati, as we know, we live in Aruba where cannabis is illegal. It's a controlled substance. Like, what can you say to our, I don't want this to become political or nothing because it's all about the person's health. What can you tell our leaders out there? Because I know they're going to be viewing this. I'm pretty positive and pretty sure. What can you tell them, like, from your point of view, from this girl that went through so much, you're only 20 years old, you've got the whole world in front of you. You can be whatever you want to be still. And there's not supposed to be any limits or something that's going to hold you back. And especially something that has a cure, that has something that can really control it, and that you can be a normal person again and have a normal life. What can you tell our officials, our lawmakers? What is your message to them? Like, please feel free, let them hear you out.
Well, my message is don't be afraid, even if it's illegal. One day or another it's going to be legal. It is.
That's why I just want to share with you guys, listen, I'm not here to create no controversy, to make no war, I'm not here for that. I just want you guys to be aware that there's a cure. There is a cure, it's a fact, it's proven. It's already proven. You guys just gotta put a hand on your heart. What if it was your family? I know people linked to great people down here. When I say great, it's because they got a position or something, but I don't mean great, because God is great. But I know people that got position that their family use it. So we gotta stop this hypocrisy right now. Start thinking about their lives, people that really need it, and start thinking about the pockets. It's a fact. It's a fact that it helps people out. It's been helping people out since forever. How can you ban a plant? If you guys don't know, a tomato and a cannabis got the same process of growing, same stages, 3 stages. How can it be illegal? We live under the Dutch law. How is it that when I go to Amsterdam, I can sit down and smoke a weed, and I come to Aruba, I'm going to go to jail for smoking a weed? Forget about me smoking a weed. Think about them. You know how many kids out there suffering from epileptic seizures every day? 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 seizures attacks a day. I don't wish that on anybody. But what I'm saying is that if there's something to fix something, why ignore it? Why be hypocrite? Why be arrogant about it? You know all the information already shared. Like, I'm not pinpointing nobody. I'm not trying to put nobody down, start no beef, start no nothing. I just want to start putting a hand on your hearts and think about these girls, these guys, these babies, these men out there that can live a normal life. And like Kati said, just remember that. When you guys go to sleep tonight, remember what Kati told you guys today. I just want to live a normal life. That's it. She doesn't want nothing else. So, Kati, I appreciate it really, really, really much for you coming out like this, because it takes courage.
Yes.
It takes courage, it takes heart to sit right here and, you know what? Let's face this. Let's face this because it's not only you. It's not only you out there that's suffering like that. There's a lot of people out there. There's a lot of people needing help. So I hope that this was a nice message for you guys, a good message. I hope that I made it clear, that Kati made it clear. And Kati, thank you so much. Thank you. I really, really, really appreciate it. And I just hope that you stay seizure free. That's
the only thing I really
yeah,
want.
I know. That's like my best wish for you. Just every day that I talk to you, hey, no seizures today. Hey, no seizures today. That makes me the happiest man alive.
That makes me happy.
I know. Because viewers, like you guys know, check your own stuff. Don't go behind anybody's word. Everything that I just said right now, make sure that you're behind your computer and Google it. Go check me out. Go check if I'm lying or not. Because if we could have told the truth like that, and I'm speaking about our lawmakers and the people that handle that business, that part of the business, if you guys just take a look at Kati's life for a bit, she can't get a job, normal life. She can't go to school. She's doing school online. And I'm really, really proud that even though what she's going through, she still manages to have the strength to put it into, you know, following her education. Because just like we dream, she's dreaming too. Just that her dream is going to take a little bit longer and it's going to be a little bit harder because of what she's got to deal with. Kati, thank you again. Hope to see you again. And hey, yay for seizure-free days.
Yay for seizure-free.
Hey guys, thank you, and stay pending for our next testimony. We're gonna have a lot of testimonies to start waking the people up. And I'm down to speak to anybody. Anybody want to meet with me and speak about this? I don't got no preferences when it comes to all this crazy politics stuff. I'm done with that. Let's get together and have these girls and these guys live a normal life, because that's the only thing they want. Thank you.
Manera saqueo, lo mi que subí más alto mi por mi que mirabo angelaba bozo mi alabo de show a mí ti me arriba Señor mi ti me arriba mi tata mi tachi kitu mi sa tu na mi popas mi queda turco atrás.